So, should I really write that you are not responsive? Because if I do so, another electroshock would come. Oh, good job, good job. Hi. So, how was your first electroshock experience? Awful, right? So, let me quickly explain to you something while I cleanse your wounds with this towel. So, I am the main nurse here, as you already know. Everybody refers to me, Nurse Ratched. Therefore, my personal opinion is super important, and so is, of course, my professional opinion. Into a field such as psychiatry, professional opinions go along with personal opinions a lot. This science is in constant evolution, and it's not like you break a bone, do x-ray, and have the evidence. Here, scientific knowledge is very influenced by personal opinions as well. So, I know that you are faking it. That is so obvious. You can trick the other nurses, but you cannot trick me. So, I will treat you like a mentally ill person. But the diagnosis and consequential treatments will depend on me, on my personal and professional opinion, as I said. On my notebook that I was using a while ago, there is everything about you, your behaviors, your choices, your treatments, your symptoms. Everything is written down in my notebook, and it's not just my notebook, it will become your personal dossier. And the doctor will, of course, refer to me for everything. With this being said, I know it hurts so much right now on your temples, on your forehead, all over here. That's where you had the electrodes. And it's very uncomfortable, I know. But do you want to hear something funny? The electroshock treatment you had yesterday was actually a very, very light one, which means that usually for patients, especially those who have very hard conditions to treat, we go with a very higher voltage. A higher voltage electroshock procedure will induce your skin not to just get burned like in this case, where the pain is actually bearable, especially after me treating your wounds. In that case, with a higher voltage treatment, your skin will literally melt to the point that sometimes it is even hard to safely remove the electrodes without taking a little bit of your side brain here in the temples, so meninges area, you know. So that's just one of the consequences of a higher voltage treatment. Another consequence would be for your teeth to break. I know that you wear a protection. I am the one who inserted that in your mouth yesterday, if you can recall. But with a higher voltage, what happens is that you would end up having a lot of tension in your jaw area. So even if you have the protection, you could end up breaking your teeth, losing them, getting them all crooked. You will not swallow your tongue probably, but that doesn't mean it's not gonna hurt. Also, you might end up breaking your jaw, and I promise that nothing hurts more than fixing a broken jaw, especially after such an invasive procedure. Do you still want to go ahead with a mentally ill game? Excuse me? This really offends me as a woman, me as a nurse and a professional. Do you really think that the fact that I know that you're not ill would not make me treat you? If you are here in this hospital and you decided to come here, you will be treated like every other person. So, if you don't have a condition, you can walk away right now. But if you want to play the game of the mentally ill person, you will be treated like a mentally ill person. It will take a while to figure out a diagnosis for you, but I promise that the treatments you will receive will make you regret this decision very bad. You pretending to be mentally ill really offends not only my professional figure, but also the other patients in this facility who really struggle with big problems. And of course, the treatments we make on them are meant to ease and soothe their sufferings. But if you are healthy, these treatments will just hurt you a lot. So if you're still convinced, let's just not waste any other time. Let's start treating you. These pills are usually used to balance out the chemicals in schizophrenic patients' brains. But if given to somebody that doesn't have schizophrenia, they will induce it. So we will start experiencing psychotic moments. You will start hallucinating, and you might even end up being a violent patient. And I promise you don't want to know what we do to violent patients here. Also, if you want to offend my professional figure again, I will pair these pills to these pills right here, and the two together will just counteract each other and create a very, very awful side effect. By awful, I mean that it will cause your heart to arrest immediately, but it will also remove all the hallucination. Therefore, you will be 100% lucid while perceiving your entire body stop functioning. Your body will hurt you so bad and start convulsing, while your heart will stop beating inside your chest. You will feel everything going crazy inside of you without the control of fixing the situation. Of course, we do have the medicine treatments to this, and we will stop the crisis, but we cannot guarantee that permanent damage will be not already have occurred. So I would think about it really well. So you're saying that you wanna go ahead like this? So take your pill. It's here, take it. Oh, can you hear a cuckoo in the background, by the way? Sounds lovely, doesn't it? But going back to your treatment, just take your pill. Excuse me? You don't want to take it? Listen, darling, there are several ways we can give pills to a patient. The best way is orally, because it also translates to the fact that the patient is willing to cooperate and is willingly taking the medicines, so it is self-conscious and on its way to recovery. And we will take note of that. If you don't want to take the medicines orally, by the way, there are other, more uncomfortable ways to insert them inside your body, and I'm pretty sure we don't want to go there. Awesome. Serve yourself. Good job. How was it? So let me quickly explain to you what is going on now. You will start dissociating slowly but surely, which means that you will no longer understand what is going on. You will see yourself from a different perspective, like you're not inside yourself anymore. You will start feeling numbness in your extremities, as well as in your mouth and esophagus. And then you will start hallucinating. And by hallucinating, I mean that you will no longer be able to distinguish what is real and what is not. Sounds scary, doesn't it? At that point, I will be allowed to elaborate my diagnosis. And according to the way you will react to the hallucination and dissociation, we will come up with a treatment. And you will not like it. Just one word of mine and your entire life will be over. When you're inside this facility, your personal opinion will no longer count, because even if you're telling the truth, everybody will think you're crazy. Nobody will trust you anymore. So you cannot complain. You cannot escape. You are in my hands now, and I am the only one who can decide what to do with you. Are you still here with us? Let me check out your pupil dilation and see. I told you to follow the light, please. Could you follow the light for me? Just follow the light. Look at it. Keep looking at the light if you hear me. Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Follow the light. Can you? Follow the light. Just look at the light. Come on. Move your eyes. Look at it. Nod your head in the direction of the light. Can you hear what I'm saying? Somebody's already here. Hello? Follow the light. Just look at this. Now it's off. Look at it. Come closer. Closer and back. Interesting. I'd better write down that you are hallucinating in this moment. Should I not? When I was working at Dr. Hanover's facility, I suddenly became the first primary nurse. You have no idea what I'm talking about. I have this gift that is given me from above. This gift has been given me from above, and it is mercy. I am blessed with the gift of mercy and the strength and the capability to end to soothe other people's suffering when nobody else can. Do you understand what I mean by saying that? Do you understand? Mercy. I am the angel of mercy. I can soothe your pain. I can stop your sufferings when nobody else will. When medicine says to keep going, my personal power tells me when it's time to stop. I can steal away your pain. Steal away your pain. You needed a break from life. I know you're here because you needed a break from life. One more pill. Why don't you take one more pill? Why don't you take one more pill? You can have one more. Take one more pill. You will feel much better. Just take one more pill. You will feel much better. Take one more pill. Nurse Ratched is here to soothe your pain. Take one more pill. Hey, are you still awake? Are you still awake? Are you still awake? Are you still awake? Let me wipe off your sweat. Let me wipe off your sweat. What did you see? There is nobody in here. What are you talking about? It's just me and you here. No, I have nothing in my hands. Do you know what we do with patients that don't want to cooperate? Do you know what we do with patients that are aggressive? You are okay? I don't think you are okay. No, you're not okay. You're not okay. You're not okay. You're not. I really hoped I could help you. I really hoped you wanted to cooperate with me and just go back to your life. But sadly, there is no chance for you. And I tried my very best to warn you, but I am now forced to do what I have to. The only thing I can do right now is a lobotomy. We do lobotomies to very, very dangerous patients. Patients that can be harmful to themselves and to others. You tried to hurt me, don't you remember that? Really? You don't remember? You aggressed me. Nobody was able to stop you. You were just a beast, and that's not acceptable. I tried to help you, but that didn't work. So now the only option I have for you to feel better is go through the last chance, and that's the lobotomy. Don't be afraid. Nowadays, lobotomies are much less invasive than they used to be years ago, which means that you will not have to fear. And also, before, until a couple years ago, actually back to the Dr. Anover's days, we used to do frontal lobotomy that consisted of 3 holes, 2 in the temples and 1 here in the cortex, in the thinnest area where you could easily access to the brain, and simply remove the affected areas basically. But nowadays we have a much less invasive way. We have a much less invasive way to treat you. That is transorbital lobotomy. So, can you hear the cuckoo? It's such a sweet bird. So basically, we just take this and this. You will not feel it. We're going inside your eye, just above the inner corner. Not even gonna notice. And I don't even need to go for anesthesia for this. You will love it, I promise. just put my mask on. I now want you to be very still because we're about to start. Of course, if you move, I could damage your eye bulbs and you will lose your sight. And there is nothing worse than a mentally ill patient that is also blind, right? I will simply insert this screwdriver above your inner corner, then go inside a little taper, rotate 30 degrees, inside a little taper, rotate 30 more degrees, and just repeat the procedure. Alright. I will just do it on the other side as well, just to make sure that you will be forever happy, okay? So, alright. Let me just dry your tears a little bit. You're not even bleeding, as I expected. The procedure was extremely easy to perform. And now, I promise you will be forever fine. I am sure we will have a great time together here for the rest of eternity, I guess, since you wanted to challenge my patience and my professionality. As I mentioned already, I am the one who has the power and control here. So now you have been lobotomized. You certainly have no possibility to express any thought or disagreement anymore, which means I'm gonna have a lot of fun with you for as long as I will want. Thanks for having been my patient. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. I also have a mental health related podcast called The Anxiety Planner, if you would like to listen to it. Thank you so much again, and I will talk to you next time in my next video. Bye!